Jordyn Brooks is almost a question mark. Jordyn Brooks, when you look at this man, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first, you look at PFF grades, which are so misleading. Jordyn Brooks, by the way, was a former 27th overall pick from last year. Had a 47.6 PFF grade. When you talk about a guy, he's got the right size, 6'1", 245. Just looking at his 47.6 PFF grade, I think a lot of people might be turned off, and that's okay. I think, PFF grades, especially for players in their first year, could be a little, you're almost confused, or at least you just look at a player. But I think he's going to make a huge leap in his second year. And I think when you got a guy that played a little shaky and then kind of found his mark, we did a video about Mykal Walker a little while ago, who really played well all season long. But those players that get that second chance, that get that shot in the NFL early and then come back their second year because they've learned a little bit, we could go on for days about how many players are like that. So for me, Jordyn Brooks, I think, is a special player moving forward for the Seahawks. I mean, you think about it, they got that defensive tackle. They got Poona Ford. They've got Jordyn Brooks. They've got some pieces on the defense who, by the way, I think they were still one of the worst pass defenses in the entire NFL. But I think that's not by the fault of Poona Ford or necessarily Mr. Brooks. So moving forward, the Seahawks got to be a little bit excited about who they've got.